Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, breaking news. We have the next thing that you need to unlock in Warship Season 33 to get you off on the right path. Let's get into it. Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're getting into the next thing that we need to get and everything else. The base that we used in last night's live stream over on the Chicken Gaming was working pretty well for us. We're still kind of a stagnant point, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Guys, appreciate it if you throw in the code CHICKEN into the shop. Let's do a little... You guys know the drill. CHICKEN. Yeah. I don't know, nothing there right now. Instant training stacks, as always. What else do we got? Appreciate you guys subscribe to the channel. If you watch videos regularly, it's just a great way to ensure that you don't miss out on any of the good ones. So, all right, here's where we're at. 21 and 24 stars. A little bit all over the place today. Didn't play a whole lot, to be honest. Just kind of made sure we collected our diamond chests. Those were the biggest things. But so here's where we're at in terms of tech. Now, you'll notice I have something different on my base. We have these rocket launchers. So today, magically, everyone went from not having any rocket launchers to every single person that I played, almost, had maxed rockets and a damage amp. I don't know where they pulled the 5 million tokens and, 60 keys or so out of nowhere from yesterday, but that's where we're at. So there's a couple different things. If we're at 5 engines, like I am right now, to get really far and to win a lot of matches at 5ER, you need to have everything. You got to have your maxed rockets, and you got to have... this damage amp, and you gotta have the sky shield, and you gotta have the shock blaster. You need a lot of stuff. So what's the answer? Is the answer to go ahead and jump to 6? Not necessarily. If you're at 6 ERs, you want to either have the same defenses that a maxed 5 ER would have, essentially everything, or if you can get up to boom cannons, that's really going to be a game changer. I don't know why they put boom cannons so late in this tech tree, but it is what it is. And the biggest thing that we want to get are the heavy choppers, and they're way down towards the very end of the tech tree. We have under 2 weeks left in the season, so we've got lots of time to get there, especially if we're mixing in a few diamond chests here and there. We should be okay on that front, but for right now, it's really tough, and the season overall as a whole has just been super grindy with not really that many push points after the first few days in the season. So yeah, what we want to do... What I'm doing right now is I'm going to get those max rockets as I save my chests and get up to 6 ERs because I don't want to stay in 5, too much longer. We're still going to be a few days at least before we get those keys to get there. But yeah, so that's the plan. I don't think I'm going to unlock anything else as long as I can stay, relatively close to diamond or hopefully even go up a little bit. That would be ideal. But yeah, so let's go over some of the replays first. Now, you'll see some of these guys are actually fizzling against this base, and it's not because these rocket launchers are super high level. I only have them at tick 3, which I think is less than 1 million tokens overall. They get very expensive in rank 4 is 1.2 million, and then rank 5 is 1.8 million, I believe. But we have the defensive building damage behind them. So the question becomes, actually, that's probably something I am going to need to grab before we go to 6. The question becomes is, where are your keys better spent? What I might actually do before I go to 6 is grab this, not upgrade it, max out the rocket launchers, max out the DBD, then go to 6. I think that's going to be a pretty good option, and what I might do next year, because that's going to put another 10% damage on our rockets as we save up the tokens, get them up to 4 later on today, and then get them up to 5, and probably close to the time they're ready to go to 6 ERs, honestly. So that's where we're at. A lot of very big, expensive upgrades that we need to get done, but I think that's the best way that we can look at it right now. So let's try to find a decent attack here. 254, this one was actually pretty sweet. I remember this one. So here's a 5 ER, and I'm going to be going with rocket choppers. He's got the shock blaster and the sky shield in the back. So I'll just show you how we attack these ones. So I always try to drop from the right ramp if we can. It's just faster. These attacks are all about speed. You can see that that this chopper over here on the right definitely really wants to go over to that cannon. So what we did instead was we forced them over on a ground flare on the left side. Ground flares are always better with rocket choppers for the most part because They take down stuff really quickly, especially right now in this current meta. So say, for example, I flare to that sniper tower, it's just going to go down immediately, and then I'm going to get 2 or 3 of them that go over here, and it's too much gumbo energy to support them all together going that way. So it's a lot easier to just keep them on one side, focus all the GB on the one spots that we need. And I'll show you my favorite flare here. You guys have seen me do this one in a few different videos now, but I really like that flare right there. It just perfectly gets them in the corner. Yes, they come into the range of the cannon as they spread out, but they just stay in a good spot. They can pick all this stuff off, because the problem is if you flare over here, you're right on top of this cannon. They're going to start shooting at this thing and this thing. They're not going to prioritize the cannon. This way, they immediately prioritize that cannon. I don't even have to flare to it. Most of them do anyways. And then we can just melt everything else in that little circle. And then all we're doing is we're just clearing out this area. And then we're going to just go 1, 2, 3, or maybe even just 2, 3. I forget how I flare this. I think just 2, 3 as we free clear some of this stuff in the way. Because you see what's left here. Everything we can hit with one shock. We can hit one shock. We can grab that cannon, that shock blaster, and that's going to allow us to get aggressive with our flares as we come down here. Actually, I totally missed that, but I could have hit them all in one. I think I got them again in the next one. Come on, chicken. Hit it for us. Hit it for us. No, I missed it both times. Maybe you can't hit it. I don't know. It sounded cool, but either way, we didn't need it anyway. So we just got super aggressive with those flares towards the end as we free cleared and opened up our spots. So that's how we're using them. Let's get into a live battle right now and see if we can or cannot screw up our next diamond chest. All right, this one doesn't look too bad. He's got 90 troop damage. He's got 50 building health. He's got 20 troop damage. Sorry, 90 building damage. Okay. That actually shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. But what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to come at this from this side. And you guys might think this is a little bit wacky, but I think it's going to be better overall. I'm going to take you down next. I'm going to shock there. And I screwed up my critters. I should have thrown those out earlier. And let's go like that. And I think we'll still be fine. That just wasn't an ideal drop. We only lost one, so that's not the end of the world. I'm going to shock here again. And we're just farming up a little bit of GB right now. They're about to come into range of that shock blaster, but the chicken's favorite flaring spot is coming up as well. So let's go ahead and flare them down there. We're going to shock right here. And I'm going to throw critters right kind of in the middle over here, just to distract that blaster and that cannon for a second as they come up. It's not going to buy us a lot of time, because the critters are going to get melted instantly by the sorry, focusing. They're going to get melted instantly by the flamethrower and stuff, but it's going to allow us that split kind of half second that we need again right there, just to get everybody through. And the critters were a little bit slow there, so that didn't really help out. Come on, guys, shoot for the love of God, 243. So that was a little bit risky. That got a little bit slow towards the end. Let's see if it was enough. I don't know. Come on, give it to us. Give it to us. No! 1 second. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts, not going to lie. Let's try to do one more. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not supposed to be playing right now. I'm supposed to be chest collecting, so... today my goal is just to secure my next diamond chest, which is coming up in like an hour or so. So I'm hoping that I didn't screw that up too badly, but we're gonna go here again, and let's see. I'm gonna have to open this up. I think that's the only way. And let's flank them all this way. Little shocky. It's all about just control. Rocket choppers are all about control. All right, we're going to hit you right there. And I'm going to flare them again. That might be overkill, because I'm really starting to eat into my shocks now. A little bit late on that critter. But that's okay. We got to farm up here for a good second. We're going to do our chicken flare right over there. And we're looking all right. We got a 2 ERs up top there. Shoot. All right, so right now we want to lean on bullet a little bit if we can. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but basically we want to get into a good spot where we can get a nice shock off to finish. So let's hurry up. We're looking a little bit slower than last time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to be another loss, but I mean, we did the best that we could there. Maybe a little bit too safe. Probably should have spread out at the start instead of doing that flare down on the bottom, but that's the slowest attack I've had all day, I think. So that sucks. Well, there goes the diamond chest, but I hope it helps you guys out. And that's how I'm using rocket choppers right now. I'm confident that we'll be able to get back there and get it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.